Dai.
VinitalyTour.com presents.
And we're just being poured some of this beautiful Ferrari champagne, or Ferrari Italian sparkling wine, from Matteo Lunelli, who is the chairman of Ferrari. And this is a unique product that's being brought into the United States and is gaining some traction and popularity.
Yes, thank you very much. I'm Matteo Lunelli, and I'm proud to present here Ferrari, who is which we want to promote more and more in the US market as one of the symbols of Italian art of living. We have a long tradition. This year at Vinitaly we celebrate the 110th anniversary of our company, which was founded in 1902, and it's actually my first Vinitaly as chairman of the company. And this Vinitaly is really a Vinitaly where we want to focus on our export markets, and the US market is certainly one of our priority for the future.
Certainly a different approach, because you're not only talking about the sparkling wine from Italy, your brand Ferrari, but also some of the history and culture, and also tying it in with other luxury brands.
Absolutely. As I said, we want to position Ferrari as a symbol of Italian art of living. And Ferrari wants to be a metodo classico, a sparkling wine for Italy that brings our tradition and our culture together. We have a long heritage. We want to represent the territory where we come from, which is Trentino. Trentino is a territory in the middle of the Alps, so we have a mountain agriculture. And the style of Ferrari is strongly linked to the characteristics of Trentino, because Ferrari is made only with the Chardonnay and Pinot Noir grapes coming from our state vineyards and some small growers which have vineyards on the hills around Trento, just at the footstep of the Alps. And our vineyards during the day are kissed by the sun. During the night tends to be chilly even at the end of the summer. And this difference in temperature brings acidity and aromatic maturation in the grapes. So the style of the territory comes directly in the style of our wine.
I don't think a lot of people are as familiar with Italian sparkling wines, and certainly Ferrari, and I think they'd be surprised at the longevity of these wines, that you can actually age them a very long time.
Absolutely. The issue is that probably still the understanding of Italian sparkling in the US is limited to a small number of experts, because there are many different kinds of Italian sparkling wine. And we go from easy, fruity Méthode Charmat, for which the production process lasts a few months, up to products like our Ferrari Brut that takes almost 3 years, or the Ferrari Perlé, which has 5 years of aging on the list, and even a Giulio Ferrari Riserva del Fondatore, which is the most awarded and prestigious Italian sparkling wine that now is in the market with the 2001 vintage. So it's a sparkling wine which has the power to last over time, to get from the aging on the lees the complexity, the structure and the complexity, but at the same time the ability to stay elegant and elegant and fine.
I think one of the things that I notice is how well this sparkling wine goes with food, and I think that's kind of a new direction, not just thinking about sparkling wine for a celebration or a special occasion, but having it with the meal and as part of the table.
Absolutely, yes. A metodo classico has the power to stand with matching, which has the power to match with food. We say that we normally tend to say that a great dinner can start with a Ferrari and end with a Ferrari. In our restaurant, in the middle of our vineyard, our chef, which has 1-star Michelin, proposed, for example, a menu where every single dish is matched with a different Ferrari, to demonstrate that the different Ferrari can match fantastically well with the food. Generally speaking, the acidity of Ferrari and the bubbles helps to clean the mouth, and in general they matches very well even with food that can be like some ham or even many kind of pasta. And I love Ferrari even with the meat. Our Ferrari Perlé Rosé can stand even a Fiorentina, for example. So there are many matching of Italian metodo classico with food, and that's the way actually where you can better appreciate an Italian aperitivo, for example, which where you normally drink a glass of Ferrari with some ham, and then you can taste some nuts or some other small dishes. It's perfect for a metodo classico, because when you taste different dishes, the versatility, the ability to match with different food of the sparkling wine becomes essential and becomes a very positive element.
Well, thanks so much. And speaking of a toast, let's have one.
Let's have one.
Matteo
So,
Lunelli, chairman,
Cheers.
having his first Vinitaly as chairman of Ferrari. Certainly an excellent opportunity to sample your product and to preview what many American wine lovers are going to be enjoying. I'm Dwight Casimere. Thank you so much for joining me here at Vinitaly 2012. I'll have more for you in just a moment.